Well, hello there. Have I ever looked worse in my life? I don't know. Do you know? Let me know. Welcome to today's video. So today we're going to be doing a video on me organizing my palettes. I feel like as of late, like I'm a very organized person, but as of late, my palettes are like kind of a wreck and I don't like how they're organized. So today I wanted to just go through and organize them. I figured I would take you guys along. I find this kind of video when I'm watching this, like a palette organization or a palette collection, very satisfying for some reason. So hopefully you guys do too. Why did I go on camera looking like this? Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright, so this is Azzy. She's probably gonna lay right in front of the camera. But these are my two drawers for palettes in my Alex drawers. So this is the one that's kind of like my go-to, like the palettes I'll reach for the most kind of thing, or new palettes that I'm trying out. I don't know. But this drawer is just bothering me. I'm really organized, you guys, but for some reason this has just turned into a mess. Like, I even have ones like laying diagonally that I reached for lately and couldn't fit back into the drawer properly, and I hate that. So I'm gonna have to, this is just a box, it shouldn't even be in here. I'm gonna have to reorganize these. So this is the first drawer. It looks like a mess. Put those back on top. And then this is the, move it, Azzy, the second drawer down here, which is okay. Like, this is pretty organized. We only have like the big blood sugar that's like in the center here. So yeah, we're gonna have to fix this. So I figured what we could do together would be to take everything out and then start organizing them. So I want to put the ones that I just got, or like I need to like try more, in like a pile together. So I just got the Tarte Young Wild and Cruelty-Free Tarte Unleashed palette. Bought it from Ulta and I had to have it. And it's super cute. But it reminds me of the Through My Eyes palette by ColourPop a little bit, which I use all the time. So I'm not sure why I needed this. I just really wanted it. And I treated myself. And I probably shouldn't have, because I don't know if I'll get that much use out of it. But we'll see. So I'm going to take this one. And then I got the Besame Cosmetics Peter Pan Mermaid Lagoon because it was on clearance and I really wanted it. It looks like this and it's so cute. And I haven't tried it yet. So I'm going to put this with the thing down here. I'm not sure how I could show you the piles. Well, we'll put it right there. You can kind of see that. Next up in here we just have like a couple rectangular palettes. So I just used this one today, this morning, which is the Modern Renaissance, which everyone knows what it looks like. And then I'm going to put the Soft Glam next to that because these are my two go-to like Anastasia palettes, even though I don't use them as much as I like used to. And then the same, like, I have them already in here by like length. So the things that are kind of similar in length to the Anastasia palettes are these, which I use relatively decently, which is the Naked Cherry. I put it in the top drawer so I get more use out of it. Been trying to use it more. The Gingerbread Spice palette, which is back, by the way, from Too Faced. They brought it back like middle of July. It's a great palette if you want to check it out. And then I have the Chocolate Gold, which is the same length, but these like bumps are kind of bulky. So we have a stack of like palettes that are the same length, and I kind of think this is the same length too. And it is the Brunch Dates by ColourPop. It's about the same length. These are a lot of nudes palettes, I realize, and I don't know why I have so many nudes palettes. So the next stack of palettes in the front drawers are the ones that are like, again, a same size. I put the ones that are similar sizes together because this looks better. So we have the Gwen Stefani Urban Decay palette, which I love. The Urban Decay Distortion, which I really don't get that much use out of anymore, other than like once in a while reaching for the one of Unique Shimmers on the top. And then this is one of the newer palettes that of course I had to have too, but I bought it off Poshmark to save a couple dollars. And this is the Tarte Good Vibes and Make Waves or something. And I had to repress that shade down there, but it's really pretty. So I guess I'll make another pile for this size. And then like randomly I have a couple rayon palettes, and they're cute. They're very cute, but it's just hard to store them because they don't go with anything. So I have the Tarte Fairy Dust, which I use pretty regularly, honestly, for being a nudes palette. And then I have this one, which I think I'm just gonna go ahead and list on Poshmark and declutter it because I don't like it as much as I thought I would. It is the Sizzle palette by Tarte. I think I tried it once and I was like, So I think I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this one so it's not in the way. I'll leave my Poshmark link down below for you. Next back here we have like the Jawbreaker palette because it's new and I wanted to use it more, and I put it on the top here because it was big and I had nothing else to do with it. So we have Jawbreaker, which I'm going to open it because you guys would have a fit if I didn't. So I just have this. I don't have any other palettes this size. Like maybe in the second drawer we have like a Violet Voss palette that's kind of similar barely. But I don't know what to do. Like all of these palettes right here are like little, these are the ColourPop $12 palettes. I have all of them because I'm a hoarder of eyeshadow. But these are all the $12 ColourPop palettes. They're all exactly the same size, and I love that because they're really easy to store together. However, they're not very big, so it's like, do I make a stack like this? Do I make a stack like this? I don't know what to do with them. And then we have some little mini palettes that are also the same size. These are two Huda ones, a Lime Crime, and a Blush Tribe, little tiny squares. I like that they all make the same exact size for that, but like, it's hard to know how to store these things. And then up here I have some ColourPop palettes, so the two Disney ones, the Yes Please, which is a backup Yes Please from Butte Bean. Thank you so much, Betty Jean. And then the Sweet Talk palette and the Through My Eyes palette. So these are generally the same-ish size. They're all ColourPop, so I keep them together. But I don't know if I need to keep all the ColourPop palettes together. Like, does that really matter? I don't know. Then the last one from this little front row was the Dose of Colors Friendcation, because I use it a lot, and I guess I'm going to put it in the stack with the Anastasia and Too Faced and stuff. Because it's like, it's a shorter version, but it's not like a different, too terribly different of a type of packaging. I don't know what to do about this Blue Blood palette back here. It's just hard to organize with. So I'll put it with the Jawbreaker, I guess. Then we have the little Tarte Tartist in Bloom. I really like this palette, but I have not been using it that much lately, but it's so cute. And I don't have anything else like this, so I guess I'll put this with the Besame palette. Back here we have some Juvia's Place. I have 3 of them that I kept so far. So this is Zulu, my favorite, Warrior, and Doce. These are a pretty decent size, but they're very, very square, not rectangular, which means a lot of other palettes I have don't really fit alongside these too well. But I'm pretty sure if I wanted to, I could set these up. No, I can't set them up because the drawer won't close. Alright, so back here, we just have some rectangular palettes and some Jeffree palettes and stuff. So we have some small palettes that are generally the same size. The NYX Off Tropic, the Relax California Dreaming, and the Block Party by Suva. I try to keep everything in the similar size together for the top drawer, but on the bottom drawer they're all like, I don't use these palettes too much. And then things that are like bulky, I don't really need a lot of these palettes because I realized I hope I didn't break anything. Hopefully I didn't break anything. I'll open those up. Because I barely reach for this one. It's a very special occasion I need this. It's a very special occasion that I use the Bright Lights palette, even though it's super pretty. I'm never getting rid of the Edward Scissorhands palette though, so don't even think about it. And then the Naked Heat, like I don't really use it that much anymore, but I don't know. But these are all like similar-ish to rectangles, so I store them together. I guess I gotta open these up and make sure I didn't break them or anything. I love this one palette, the Lunar Beauty Life to Drag. It's so good, except for that one shade. But it's so bulky that I don't know where to put it with, so I just put it in the back of this drawer. And then Colored Rain, Queen of Hearts. I start with the Lunar Beauty one because it is so long. And then I keep the Jeffree Star palettes up here because most of them up here, other than Blue Blood and Alien. So I didn't know where to store these. I think I should keep all my Jeffree palettes together. I think that makes sense. But if it's going to be beneficial to my organization, I don't know. So that's the top drawer. Here's the bottom one, which is like decently organized, but I also don't really know everything that's in here too well because I forget. Alright, so this is the bottom drawer. Let's go ahead and get this big bulky one out of the way. This is Blood Sugar. It's super big. I wonder if I can store it with Blue Blood. Like, it's just really thick, and maybe I could put Jawbreaker underneath it. I don't know. This is a lot for 3 palettes. This is a lot. I'm just going to put these together for now. I don't need this ColourPop box in here, so this can go up here too. These, I don't even know if I need to reorganize them, but I don't like the way it looks in here. Like, this is not satisfying to me, and this looks like jumbled. So I'm just going to pull these out. I have 3 palettes that are exact same cube size. Saffron by Suva Beauty, Ready Set Summer, and Flower Child, both by Max Up the Makeup. These are really cute squares. I don't have anything from the top drawer that we opened that are like small squares other than like the mini squares. So I don't know. The other like small palettes I have is the ColourPop Yes Please again, because I have 2 of them. I'm gonna put this with that little small stack, and then I also have these which are like kind of similar square shapes. Like they're very similar in size. So the NYX Ultimate, the Lime Crime. I'm gonna declutter this one actually. This is, I never used it. This is the Pocket Candy one. It's brand new, and I don't see myself reaching for it all the time because I don't use purples like that. I just thought the packaging was adorable. Yeah, I'm gonna declutter this one because it's kind of bulky, but like, look how cute that is. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this one. So I've already decluttered 2. I didn't even mean to declutter things today. But I also have 2 Suic'de palettes, the Glitter Storm and the Jessica Rabbit one I'm gonna store with the Ultimate Brights because they're generally the same size. Maybe I'll put these back with the Max of the Makeup one. And then we have 2 palettes right here which are the same size, which kind of remind me of a different... No, that's too different in size. I don't know. We'll find something to go with these. Deep Sea palette by Kaleidos and Velvet 59, which was Paradise Princess. These are the generally same size. So, yeah. I don't know. I feel like this is a palette collection video because I don't know how I'm organizing these things yet. Alright, so I'm just going to pull the rest of these out and organize them by size / shape, put them in piles which look kind of similar, and then we'll see what I come up with because I feel like I'm just ranting about this is the same size as this right now. Alright, so this is what we're working with. We have a bunch of piles of palettes here. This one's by far the tallest stack. Zatchel. Boop. But we have a bunch of palettes. I don't really know... Like these mini ones and stuff, I don't know what they're going to go with. So I guess I'll just start putting them in here and we'll see how that goes. Because I don't think we're going to do it by like ones I use the most anymore because I do need to use all of them and not just reach for like my Yes Please every day. Alright, so here is what we have going on right now. Maybe I should pick you up and show you. So open the drawer, we have this nice clean row of palettes. I double layered like half and half on the small tiny ColourPop palettes. We have a bunch of the ones, including the new ones that I need to try more. We put the ColourPop and the Juvia's Place palettes back here. This looks okay. There's a big gap in the middle, which I'm not fond of, but like this looks very nice. And then on the bottom row here, you can't really see some of the palettes, like the Violet Voss ones underneath the Jawbreaker palette, but I don't use those that much anyways. We have the big bulky Jeffree Star ones, the Kat Von D bulky one, and then we have a beautiful clean row of palettes right here. And like some of the little thin tiny ones down here as well. They look pretty good. So as far as like drawer aesthetics, this isn't too bad. I feel like I feel a little bit better about it. I feel like I know what I'm have going on. I'm also going to declutter how do I show you top? A couple palettes. So yeah. Ah! Why do I look like this? So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for hanging out with me while I organize, and hopefully you found this like a little bit satisfying or something. I don't know. I just figured I'd take you along while I do this. Thank you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.